Hi everyone, I'm John McClean. Today's June the 3rd. On May 31st, I left Lakefield, Ontario, Canada. Arrived in Labrador City June 1st, about 8 p.m. in the night. 23 and a half hours to complete 1,740 kilometers roughly on what's called the Labrador Highway. Biggest question I get asked by everybody is what kind of shape it's in. Well, we're going to break it down into two parts. Baie-Comeau to Manic 5. It's paved all the way, folks. It's a beautiful old road with great characteristics. And when I say it's an old road, it is. It's showing its age. It's got some bumps and some bruises and a few scars from years of abuse. Kind of like they've stuck some chapstick on there and a little bit of facial foundation to kind of clean it up. But it's a road that any rider can ride from Baie-Comeau to Manic 5. Just a couple of rules. Never, ever cross the center line. Don't drift out. You'll be in the ditch. Both will have severe consequences. And that character of the road has also been part of its bleak history. The number of fatalities on the road, referred to as the Labrador Highway, is pretty significant. Now, any bike can do this ride as well. Because when you leave Baie-Comeau, the first gas stop is about 105, 106 kilometers in. And then at the 200 kilometer mark, you're at Manic 5. So if you've got a bike that can do really 110 kilometers, you can make it, no problem. Just call ahead to make sure the stations are open. Now, the road is soon going to be changed. The Quebec government is undertaking a massive project to straighten the road out. Hundreds, if not billions, of tons of rock has got to be relocated so they can make the road as straight as they can, as smooth as they can. No doubt for safety of the drivers, the motorcyclists, everyone. Because when you go around a lot of the blind or sweeping turns, 2 or 3 steps out onto the road and there's a moose. A bear is going to wander out from the bush, a deer, all kinds of, quite frankly, minor animals, small. On this road, hitting animal, any animal, is going to be a very bad challenge. Simply because the road is humped in a lot of places. So if you lose control, most likely you're going in the ditch. So if you find you got traffic coming up behind you and it's pushing you, when you go around a corner, see a straight spot, just put your right signal on, pull over. Wave everybody by you. Plain and simple. They'll respect you for that. Ride within your limits. If it's a fellow rider who's creeping up you, do the same to him. And if he slows down and says, "What's wrong?" Don't blow him off. You got to ride back with these people and keep, face or the relationship in good shape. Just say to them, "I don't want to ride that fast." Ride within your limits. When the new road's complete, it's going to be straight. It's going to be smooth. And it's going to be a lot wider. The idea being, you'll be able to see things a lot further off. I believe it's going to change the mystique of the road. So if you want to ride the Labrador Highway from Baie-Comeau to Manic 5, and please stop at Manic 5, take the tour, enjoy the facilities. It's a great undertaking. The place is a massive dam, just like if you ride the James Bay. Book a tour, enjoy the day there. It's only 200 kilometers from Baie-Comeau. you can spend 2 or 3 hours there without a problem, drive back to Baie-Comeau and spend another night there. But the road is open. There's only construction between Manic 1 and Manic 3. We're about a 3-kilometer stretch is single lane. So there's a set of lights there to make sure everybody's safe to cross there. Within half a kilometer of entering Quebec's 389 North, you'll smell the trees, the freshly cut trees. I don't know what it is. I love the smell of cut trees. To a camper, it's like the smell of the first bonfire of the year. It's special. So take your time on the road, enjoy, stop and take pictures. Unfortunately, I couldn't because my camera had broken down. Don't buy a 4K cheap knockoff camera. They don't last. Mine only lasted 7 days. Now it's been replaced with a GoPro. Anyway, enjoy the ride. Ride within your limits. Now, as far as the rest of the highway goes, I hope you notice the condition of the bike, because Manic 5 to Labrador City is certainly another story to be told.